All right. So as my mushrooms are cooking down, it's not going to take very long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chiffonade my basil. So chiffonade is a fancy, I think it's Italian. But what we're going to do is basil is a very delicate herb. It's a very tasty herb. It smells wonderful, but it's a very it's just a very delicate herb. It's not like rosemary, which you could probably run it under a bus and it would still be okay. But if you did
That's such a good analogy because it's so true. I mean, we have rosemary growing in our rock bed out front in front of our porch, and that thing just never gets damaged. It just always rocks through. So.
Yeah, but like the littlest thing, the wind blows on basil and it like tears, right? So yes, but I love basil. Like I said, with the garlic and the basil of this dish, it's going to be a wonderful combination. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of folding all of this basil. We're going to kind of make almost like a burrito of sorts. We'll call it that. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it nice and tight. And then I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to go really thin ribbons here. So I'm going to take my time. This is where it really is important to have that sharp knife because you want that to go straight through. And you can kind of see like just how nice that is right here. Okay. So really nice and thin.
So that's really neat. So like if I go to a restaurant and I see the basil looks like that as like a top on a dish, can I assume that the chef is using this technique?
Yes, that's correct.
Nice.
And most restaurants will likely, chiffonade their basil they're going to serve it on their pasta or on top of the salad or their pizza. So, so as you can kind of see, it's really nice. You might want to pull a couple pieces apart, but you got these really beautiful ribbons here. And it just looks really nice if you hold that up high and then you can drizzle down. So
yes,
there's your chiffonade lesson for basil.